All right, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Well, so we began data analytics some weeks back, and we've done Excel. We've gotten deep into Excel, cleaning data, analyzing data, Power Query, dashboards, and a lot like that. So after Excel, went to Power BI. So same thing. Power BI and Excel are by Microsoft. So basically went to Power BI. Some of the functions, Power Query Editor, or the DAX measures, has a similarity to the functions of Excel. Not the same thing, but similar. So we did Power BI, we did data clean, Power Query, DAX, syntax, measures, and a lot of things like that. So we ended Power BI last week. There was one thing we were struggling with, and that was buttons, but I realized that I did not click control while clicking the buttons. That's why buttons pagination was not changing. So I'll just, but that's not for those that just capture that. Just click your control and select your buttons, especially when you're using the page navigation. So because it was in edit mode. Anyway, so today we are starting introduction to Tableau. So I've dropped, please mute your mic if you're here, please mute your mic. So I've dropped the Tableau public link where you can download your Tableau. So we have that Tableau public link just there. So you can download your Tableau from there. So you guys just download that. I'm just going to show you guys, good evening, Festus. I'm just going to show you guys the Tableau interface, how it's going to look like. I think we still don't have attendance yet. Let me just mention that. Let me just drop that. So the facilitator, so the admin, so we can have the attendance. Okay, so how are we going to do SQL? SQL is not now. SQL is after, should be after local studio. Yes, we're going to do SQL. Classes have not been updated. Wow. Same thing, I'll mention it to the admins now. So maybe. So I'll mention it, also get back to you on that. Probably should be updated by tomorrow. Yes. Which of the classes have not been updated? First, which of the first is I still here? About 3 classes. Okay. Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. You can reply on the chat box. So we'll sort that out. I've notified the admin, the platform admins, and like that. So we'll fix that version. You have that done version. So like I said, Tableau. I think I've mentioned a lot about Tableau. I think I've said a few things on Tableau, visualization to this and that and that and that and that and that. I don't know why my I've been trying to show my slides. I don't know. Okay, let me just show my entire screen and we'll go from there. So, do anybody have questions? Questions so far? Do you have guys have any questions so far? Especially for those that have been coming to class. Anyway. You guys have questions? Power BI Excel before we go introduction. So we have these first 3 days to do introduction to Tableau. So it's not going to be voluminous. Tableau is not so much like Power BI and Excel. So we're not going to be doing so much because you won't be doing data cleaning or you won't be doing um, syntax. So you have to create some measures. But yeah, it's going to be very few because Tableau Public is basically majorly for visualization. So you will not be doing a lot like Power BI and Excel. You'll be doing a lot like that. So it's not going to be so voluminous like that. Because I know that as much as we covered everything we could cover in Excel and Power BI, we could still take those classes, keep doing practice and things like that because it's a lot. But Tableau is not like that. Tableau is not so much of that. It's not so much of that. It's not. It's basically visualizations, lots of measures here and there, and things like that. But some people prefer Tableau to Power BI in terms of visualizations. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I'm just going to show you guys while I'm waiting for the questions. I'm just going to show you guys the interface. I've sent the link for you guys to download public Tableau. Um, it kind of I don't know why it's not easy to download straight up because you can just go to the Tableau website and you're looking for download for public Tableau. I may not see. You start looking for support. It's just somewhere. I don't know why it's happening. So, but that's the link. That's the direct link. So you guys can just download that. You can also sign up. You can easily sign up for that, and you can easily sign up, and you will have that. So I'm just going to take questions today. I'm going to take questions today. I'm going to show my Tableau interface. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show my Tableau interface. And because of its introductory class, so I'm taking majorly questions so far, what you guys have issues so far. Then I'm going to show my Tableau interface, and then I'm going to start my entire slides tomorrow so that you guys can see the entire details. So I'm going to start using my entire slides tomorrow, but today I'm just going to show you the way Tableau interface looks like, uh, basically what you do and things like that. So let's start with this. So let me show my comment. Let me show my screen. You can drop your questions on, especially for people that are on the road, you can drop your questions on the chat box. I'll drop your questions in the chat box. I'll just check them from time to time, and you can have that. Mhm. All right, so let's do this. I'm sure you guys can see my screen. So .com/products/public/downloads. So if you sign up, because I'm signed in already, that's why. So if you sign up, you'll be expecting, you'll be exploring in minutes, almost there. So you sign in if you want to sign in, because you have to sign in anyway. Then you choose your role. You can choose any of these roles: personal, user, researcher, and things like that. Add a yes to that, and download the app. So if you download the app, you have this icon. So it's about, you can see this Tableau, this Power BI, you can see this Tableau here. So Tableau Public 2025.2.0. It's about 567 MB. Now, the difference between Power BI and Tableau is, but when it comes to Tableau, you can use Tableau on different things. Usually, it automatically detects your system and downloads the one that should be for your system. But sometimes it doesn't, and you have to select if you're using Windows, Linux, or Mac. So you can see system requirements here. So it's around 500. It's actually 567 MB anyway. So that's just above 500 MB and less than. So you have that. I'm gonna do all of this. I'm gonna talk about all of this in my slides tomorrow. So I'm just showing you guys how to download the Tableau and work with it. So you have this. These are your requirements to use Tableau, basically. But we're using Tableau Public because there are different Tableaus. There's Tableau Desktop, there's Tableau Server, there's Tableau Mobile, there's Tableau Public. So we are using Tableau Public. Yeah, this Tableau Public here. Tableau Public is the free version of Tableau. It's a free version. Tableau Desktop, just like Power BI Desktop, does something similar because Tableau Desktop will actually clean, we actually do a lot of functionalities. But Tableau Desktop is expensive. It's expensive. So let's not go there. So we are using Tableau Public. That's what you guys, all of us can have an access to. Just download Tableau Public. That's why this download link is for Tableau Public anyway. So you can now, you can see you have Windows, Mac, environments and stuff like that. So these are requirements basically, and that's why I mentioned that if your system is a Core i3, for those that cannot get more powerful system, the Core i3 is okay. You can use Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11. You just have to have this. So, and Tableau is not as slow. Sometimes it's not as slow as Power BI. I mean, it was slow sometimes, but that's just it. So let me just launch the Tableau app over here. So just to download it, just go to this site, sign in. I'm signed in. Your name is up there, signed in. So then pick your role and check. This is not necessary. So I just launched Tableau just launched it. So it's still launching anyway. Let me see if I have questions over that process. Okay, I didn't see the video of last class before Tableau. Like I said, Festus mentioned that, so I've also mentioned that. So they will upload it very soon. The video will be uploaded very soon. Okay, so I've mentioned it, so it will be uploaded very soon. Don't worry about that. It will be uploaded very soon. So yeah. All right, so I have this. This is my Tableau interface. For those that have downloaded it, I'm sure few might have. Most of you guys may not have done that. So you can remember very well in Power BI, we use get data and we connect. So you can see Tableau Desktop Public Edition. I want you guys to actually download this. So I'm going to use my slides tomorrow to do in-depth intro to Tableau. So I want you guys to just be familiar with this. So that's why I want to be going into that today. It's not gonna be a very long class, it's gonna be a very short class anyway. So you can see this. So we have five public. Now, why is it saying open from Tableau public? Tableau public is that space that you upload your dashboards.
You're not
It's been a
sharing,
while
sir.
I've
We
been on
can't see
Tableau
your screen,
public,
sir.
the Tableau public per se, because I don't usually use it.
We can't see your screen, sir.
Or somebody trying to say something. I hope you guys can hear me.
We can't see your screen, sir.
Can somebody else see my screen? Let me be sure if it's not just you. Can somebody else see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, I'm not getting any responses. Yeah, if you can see my screen, if you can hear me, you can see my screen. So it's your network, please. If you can hear me, you can see my screen actually. So it's your network. Just disconnect and reconnect. Sure. So, what was that? I was saying something here, I've forgotten now. So, this is basically the interface. So I was talking of Tableau Public. Tableau Public. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open. Okay, let's just start doing that. Let me do this. Okay. So, if you go, this is Tableau products. If you go to public community, this is where you will see visualization of a lot of people, this community. You see visualization, different visuals, different dashboards, and stuff like that. So different dashboards, you will see them in your community in Tableau public. So that's basically what is saying by this Tableau open from Tableau public. That means you are hoping what you have online. This is what this is for. So you have all of this. You have the data, you have the help, and like that. Tableau itself has a lot of video training community and things like that. You can get help. Tableau is more accessible in getting help, getting videos from Tableau itself, not even from facilitators or instructors or teachers or whatever. No, Tableau servers. So let's just we can't do anything here right now. So let's just connect with Excel. Let me just connect with Excel. So let me connect with financial. Okay. Now, can you guys notice a little bit of difference? Remember that if we load this in financials in Power BI, why that is? Because somehow their sizes are so similar. It's not as if it's that heavy or it's that big or one is bigger than the other like that. I don't know this in this my updated Power BI, I don't know the exact size, but it's not that far to tablets below 1 gig. So, but it takes a while to load data sets. So, but you can see Tableau now, it has loaded it already. You can see the preview of the data set here already. You can see sheet one is just showing the rows and things like that. You can see financials, that's the sheet. You can see other things, save as, leave this. I'm going to go to the sheets. Now, there's a difference between Tableau and Power BI. Why am I comparing Tableau to Power BI? Because those are the two very similar tools. Now, Tableau Public may not do screening like Power BI desktop because there's a Tableau desktop too that does. So Power BI and Tableau does the same thing, similar, very similar. But their dashboard, their interfaces are different. Now, if I go here now, let me go to sheet one. I'm clicking sheet one here now. So if I click sheet one, you have this. So with the knowledge of Power BI, you can remember that these are the visuals. This is text table, its map, highlight table, map, field map, pie, horizontal bar, stacked bar, side by side bar, tree map, circle, side by side circle, line, discrete line, continuous dual line. I'm just going to teach about this continuous district stuff. So area, bar line, scattered, histogram, box and whiskers, grants, this grants, no grants, bullet graph, bubbles, and the rest. So now here is one of the major differences. When you're working on a Power BI sheet, let me just open that. Because I have that one that we did the other time. I have it open somewhere. Okay, like I mentioned now, yeah, for this one, you can see this table here, profit finances. So you click control and you click profits, it goes to profits. So you know it has changed sheet. If you click control, go to finances, that's change sheet. But this is not. So if you notice very well, this is a sheet here. This is nice, a page basically. So page 3 of 3, you can call it a sheet, but it's page 3 of 3. You can call it sheets, you can rename it. Now, everything you will need in your dashboard, everything you need in your dashboard is on this page. The reason why we have 3 here is because there are 3 different dashboards that we are navigating by buttons. That's why we had 3. I won't save this. Let me just cancel, but I won't save it. So if let me just cancel that. Let me just delete that. Many times, 70% of times, you only have this single sheet. Many times you only have that single sheet. I'm not going to save this. So I'm just gonna go back to what we have. Okay, I think this place was for the date slicer. Yes. No, let me explain that it. Oh, it's not slicer later, but let me just have this here. I just want to show something. So basically, this is it. This is not a slide. This is, this. That's a slicer there. So it was in tables. So just drop it to slicer. So that's it there, and that's it there. So this is basically a slicer. I don't want to do the formatting. I'm not here for Power BI. I'm not here for the formatting. All of this. So we have done the dark ones, the manners like that. So I was trying to show that okay, so basically many times you have your entire dashboard on a single sheet in Power BI's page. So let's just page on a single page. Many a times you have that. The reason why you have multiple dashboards is because of when you want to do this different sheets, different pages that a click of a button will sort out. But many a times, check online, check everywhere, you always have many a times one dashboard. You just take your key points, your KPIs, your most related visuals, and you are fine like that. And your entire design is on a single one. That means if I'm taking this off now, and I need a donut here, I go to donuts and that's donut there. So, but what do I want to put in donut? Let me put profit. No, let me just say Where's sales here? It's taking a that's my problem with Power BI. With Power BI takes a while. In fact, now it doesn't. Tableau hardly does that anyway. So still working on it. Trying to sort that. So still working on it. So we are bringing in a donut there. We're bringing a donut there, and everything has to be in the same page. Basically, I don't have time to format this. So, but you get the general idea. My Power BI is still loading. I see it's just running circles and running circles, just still loading, still taking time, and it's just loading. I'm tempted to format this a little bit because I don't even like the way it looks. So let's do that. Okay. So maybe we can format, change the titles to black and things like that. Because of our team, that's why it's still on white. Now, but like I said now, so everything is here. It's on the same page. Now, it's different from Tableau. Every visual in Tableau is on separate sheets. They are on separate sheets. They are not on a single page. They are on separate sheets. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm not going to do anything serious. So let's just take let me my products and my sales. So you have this. Now you can see that you only have having bar charts here. You can't add another pivots or heat map or anything down here. You cannot. If you bring, if you click out now, if you click out in Power BI, when you click out in Power BI, when you click any of this, if you're having it overlapping, you can see it here. Tableau is not like that. So let me take this off. If you go to Tableau now and you click, I've clicked out already, I'm clicking out now, and I'm saying, no, I don't want that as a bar chart, I want that as a pie chart. It will change what I have there as to a pie chart. So let me go back. Now, you won't have anything overlapping. You will not be able to say adjust this and that and that. And no, because it's a different ballgame. It's different. Their designs are different. The way they did it is different. So let's go to sheet 2. This is sheet 1. Add this. There's new worksheet. So click new worksheet, sheet 2. So whatever you want to do, your next visualizations, like now, let me show you this. This is 1, 2, 3. Let me just use this because these ones too, they are different. Let me just use 1, 2, 3. So these 3 are 3 visualizations, 3 different visualizations. So you have to have 3 sheets for those visualizations. So if you want to have a clustered bar, a map, and things like that, you have to have different sheets for it. So you can see now, Tableau is a different ball game. You can see now you're having longitude and latitude here. It's different from you just clicking map in Power BI. A lot of my colleagues, they prefer Power BI because it can be straightforward sometimes, it can be simple and straightforward sometimes. Personally, for a personal taste, I prefer Tableau. Personally, it's not as if I have anything. I use Power BI a lot, but it's just me. But a lot of them, in fact, most of them prefer Power BI to Tableau. And you have the few that will still use Excel for their dashboards. So it depends on what you want. So it's different. You can see different longitude and latitude and like that. So if you are saying we want segment, and I want segment and profit, where's profit now? I want segment and profit. I want that here. I can change that to a pie chart. I don't need to make it bigger anyway. I don't need to make it bigger. So I can do my third one and say, what are we doing? Okay, let's do sales. sales and what? Sales and no? Sales and products. Where's my products? Okay. So this one, let me use a tree map for that. So we have three visuals here. We have this. I'm not gonna put their titles, their name, or your format and things like that right now. So we have these three here. 1, 2, 3. That's a bar, a pie, and a tree map. Now we want to make a dashboard. We don't go these first three. You'll see if you come here now, you see new worksheet. Is next one beside it is new dashboard. So if I click new dashboard, so we have data source, we have sheet, usually it's just one sheet, data source sheet. If I click data source now, you see goes back to data source anyway. So you can see this is data source, this is what the data looks like. So you have a sheet one, in Power BI, you have, I think I should stop talking about Power BI essentially because what we're used to it now. So you have it here. You want to go to your data source, you go to your table view. Then drop sheet here. Drop sheet here. So the three sheets that we did, you can see them here. Sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. You can see the file size. You can see the size of your dashboard. So you can change from that. You can custom and things like that. So you can change that your size. Let's just go full screen. Fixed size, you can do automatic, you can do range, and the rest like that. Now you can see those sheets now. So let me just drop those sheets. Let me just drop it. I'm dropping sheet 1 now. And now this is where things get interesting, because now we have containers. People that does a lot of designs, probably do a lot of designs, probably have a knowledge of graphics or stuff like that. You understand a little bit about containers. So, but I would not do this now. I'll not do this now. Let me remove this. Let me move from dashboard. Okay. So I won't do that now. I'm going to change this from tile to floating. Now, tile and floating. So tile is basically when you want to use containers. Now I'm going to show you containers. This is containers. This is horizontal container, vertical container. Containers are like what we did with paint. You remember what we did with paint? Let me move this first. What we did, not renaming, sorry. I wanted to remove that. Remove from dashboard. What we did with paint, that we had different that looked like a wireframe, or that looked like a skeleton of what we wanted to do. That's what basically containers are for. So you have this horizontal container, vertical container. So you create your containers. I'm not going to do that now. A lot of you guys are not going to be using that. A lot of you guys, because it can be a lot of work for some people. I'm going to use what they call floating. So I'm going to leave tiled. I'm going to use floating. So I'm in floating now. So let me just drop my sheet. I have those sheets 1 here. So if I want that, sheet 2 and sheet 3. So then you now do your formatting, remove space and things like that. So that's not for now. So these are the color of the segments. This is basically, you can remove it as usual. You can remove it. So this is not going to make sense now because I'm not really doing a lot of editing here for it. So it's not going to make so much sense. You can increase the size, increase it, and more options. You can remove title. If I click this now, I remove the title. If if I click more options back, I bring my title, the captions, the filters, all of that. You can bring to front, bring back. So I can just two, can remove the title. We can do this like this. That's just general formatting. So what this is telling you is that the darker it is, the more you have it. So you can decide that you don't want that, but just remove that. So those are legends. So same thing here. You can decide, okay, I want to remove these profits. I want to remove it. You can see more options there. You just want to remove it. So now this one now, you have to go and fix it in the sheet to make it bigger anyway. That's what Pi does. So you can't just drag, the way I've been dragging this and just drag and say, oh, let me just drag it like this and get bigger. I was gonna sort it out. So we do that, we do a lot of that when we come to dashboards. So let me just bring this down. So you can bring your text. You can bring your text. Type your text, whatever you're doing. The way we did sales dashboard. You can see the differences with highlights, change it to black, make it 16. So you can see, let's bring it that like that. So your text, your extension, your polls, your images. You want to bring in images. Though we did images in Excel tab, Power BI, images and things like that. So this is basically the way Tableau. It can look a little bit overwhelming if you're not used to it, but when you get used to it, you know it's very simple. It's very, very simple. Because I'm gonna say, oh, in Power BI, we just brought it, dragged it, or chose our selections. These are basically our visuals, and we are seeing everything in one single sheet or one single page. You can see every tool we want to use in one single page. Whereas in Tableau, you have to have your sheets, it comes to your dashboards, you have your selections, you have all of this and like that, and it looks a little bit overwhelming. It's not really overwhelming, just when I teach you guys dashboards. Let's go to the beginning of it all. So we have basically our file, these are the ribbons, our data. Under file, you have new, open, close, save. So saving is basically you saving to file, you're saving to your system. Save to Tableau Public means you are saving online. So you can sign up for Tableau Public. You see the Tableau when you're downloading, you can sign up for it. So whatever you're doing there, I have to go and check my Tableau Public list if there are some things I don't want to show. So I'll just before I show my Tableau Public myself. So that is like your profile. You have this Tableau Public where you have your profile, where on your CVs and on everything you want to do. You have your Tableau profile there that people can easily go and check your work out. So in fact, that is where you can see visualizations. Tableau visualization is so sweet to check out because you are seeing the work of a lot of people. Let me see. You're seeing the work of a lot of people that you are enjoying their work, basically. So it's a lot of work, a lot of people, things that are so amazing. People are doing so much work. People are doing a lot of funny stuff. In fact, they have gone beyond more responsive, more interesting, and things like that. Because some companies don't care about your visuals per se. They don't really care about your visuals. What they care about is your analysis. Why some people now, they want your visuals first. What does your visual look like? Oh, is it appealing to them? That's what some people want. So people are bridging that gap in the sense that they are bringing visuals and analysis, and they are bringing their A games to all those things. So, okay, yeah, you can see this is Tableau Public. So interact with community over the world. Tableau calls that dashboard fix. So you can see different ones. You can see these guys. You can see these are different people on Tableau visualizations and basics and things. In fact, Tableau runs competitions and things like that. They run competitions a lot. They run competition a lot. They have competitions on these, picks of the week, and things like that. So you have different things. Just check out Tableau community. I don't think my network is that solid because I don't know. My loading is not it's not that good. So we can check that out. Check different visuals and things like that to get to what you want and how you want it. We can see that basically, if you are not used to visualizations, you may not necessarily know the difference between Tableau visuals, Tableau dashboards, and Power BI dashboards. These are Tableau dashboards now. Some people can say, oh, you can't really see the difference. Like it's almost the same thing. People that knows that this is not Power BI, this is Tableau. There are some things, some visuals that you see there. There are some, the way the visuals is arranged, the format of the visuals, that you will just know that this is not Power BI, this is Tableau. And sometimes when you see Power BI, you know this is not Tableau, this is Power BI. I think Excel is the most glaring. I know if you see Excel, people are doing more wonderful things with Excel now. But if you see Excel, yourself, you know that this is Excel. This is Excel. And to check other visuals. Yes. Okay. You can see different visuals. This is art and culture, data pride. This is healthcare. So if I click, let me see all in healthcare. You can see like now you want to do a visual on healthcare. You want to do analysis and you want to take your visualization to Tableau Public on healthcare. You will see a lot of things that people have done on healthcare. You see sales, you see HR, you will see customer relation, you see different ones, non-profits and foundations. You will see different visuals that relates to what you want to do, that gives you an idea. This is educational. That gives you an idea of what you can do. So these are different people's visuals on healthcare. This is a data bridge. So these are different people visuals on healthcare. Sometimes you wonder, are we using Tableau? You just have to use Tableau more to get some things. Me, I'm not fancying this one. So, not so much of a fan of some of these things I'm seeing anyway. But if that's what floats your boat anyway, so you can see different one on this is education. This is education. This is education. And you sometimes just check the top VIX anyway. You can just leave all of this and just check the people that have the top VIX for the month or top VIX for the year. Those ones are doing powerful work. Some of these things are by people that are just starting. Some of them are by people that are just starting. So these are different analysis. Who have turned it to something else entirely. So, and guys, to get there, you do your own. You do your own to please your company, to please your clients, to please whoever you're working with, to get more gigs. You will do to Tableau with resumes. So let's leave that. So that's just showing you guys the community. Tableau community is big. I'm not saying the nice ones now because I'm not signed into my account. Tableau community is big. You can search for different. You don't need to go online and check. Oh, you need a Tableau visualization for a particular. No, you just have to go to Tableau itself, and you'll see the community. The community is massive, massive. Yeah, people are getting paid in the community, so it's massive. What was that? Okay. Oh, check your questions. Okay, you can. All right, I can't see what's going on. I don't know what to do again. I've logged out and joined multiple times. I can't see what you're sharing. I don't know what could be wrong. probably your network. Shema, probably my network. Because I'm sharing my screen right now. Please, I'm lost. I didn't get the video of Dark's class, and I didn't see any assignment relating to Power BI. Like I said, and I mentioned, the videos have not been uploaded. They will upload it very soon. And I cannot drop my assignments when I know people have not caught up with the videos. So we don't put ourselves into issues. I don't drop assignments. I know people does not know anything that was really happening, or they have not caught up with what we're having. But I can promise you, tomorrow they should have sorted out some of these things. You get responses, you get the uploads very soon. And I think it's an issue on ground. That's why a tech issue on ground. That's why you have not been able to sort it out. But tomorrow you get an update on that. That's why I did not drop that assignment. If I've dropped it, a lot of people will have been lost. Even Emmanuel, you always attend class. Even you are lost. All right. So I still can't see where to click for Tableau download. All right. Onyeka, can you open your mic? If you're still on, can you open your mic? What is the issue?
Okay. I clicked that link that you sent, and it took me to a page, but
Okay.
I still can't download. I even signed in.
I can hear you again. I think it's your network. I can hear you again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Can
I
you
can
hear
hear
me?
you now.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you now.
As I clicked the link, it opened and brought me to Tableau page. Yes, and I signed in. After signing in, I have been looking for where to download it. Or is it not an app?
After you signed in, click that link again.
Okay.
After you sign in, click that link again to take you there. After you sign in, just
Alright.
click that link again to take you to where is it? That's what I'm saying. It's very funny the way they did their download. So if after you sign in, just click the link again, it take you to download the app. So you get to download the app. So the app is less than 600 MB. Be fine. All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so you're welcome. So what was here? So you have this save to Tableau. You have this save on your system. You have the save to Tableau public. You have the save as. You have the export. You have the show page. You have the paste, and that. You have the data. You are bringing in new data source. You have it here, and you have your worksheets. You can do your worksheets formats, your worksheet settings from here. So you have your worksheet. So if your worksheet, you're having a new worksheet, what do you want to show title? You want to show caption? So if I take this off now, any worksheet I'm bringing in, let me take this off. So I've taken that off. You can see the title of every worksheet has gone off because I'm anyway. So worksheets, show title, taking it off. So this basically applies to your worksheets. So let me bring the title back. Don't need that, but let me just bring it back. You can change. You can click on this to rename it. Can click on it to rename it. So let me I will still do a lot of dashboards later. So let's not go there yet. So you have the show captions, accessibility, summary cards, you can see cards, rows, and shelf. Your dashboard, if you want a new dashboard, you have your story, you have story in Tableau. Analysis, you have some analysis, probably not as detailed as Tableau desktop. Like I mentioned, there's Tableau desktop. There's Tableau public. There's Tableau mobile. There's Tableau online. There's one more Tableau. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Then you have your map. You have your background map. You have your format. You have workbook, alignment, font, shading, borders, lines, reference line annotation, captions, cell size, and like that. You have a server. You have your windows, and you have your help button. So you have the first one, show start page. This is go back, go front. That's save new data source, worksheet, duplicate, duplicating your worksheet. If I click duplicate now. So you can see that it has duplicated that. So that's duplicates. New worksheet, duplicates, clear sheet. Let me clear sheets for you guys to see. So clear your sheet. Let me go back to sheet 1. So this now is orientation. So if I do like this, I want it this way. If I go like this, I want it the other way. Like this. I hardly use it like this. Hardly. People hardly use it like this. Many times like this, but for some reasons, probably because of formatting, or sizes, or spaces, or the way you've visualized what you want to do, you can just swap like that. So then this is ascend. This is ascending and descend. If I click this now, you can see it will change. That's ascending and this descending. So this relates to your worksheet. So you have others there, highlights, texts, show mark labels, standard and fit. Let me change it. So if I do my fit, you can see I don't use that. I use entire view at times. For many times I use standard. Depends on what I'm doing. So fit height, entire view. So let's go back to standard. Now you have this show or hide cards. Now presentation mode. So if I click presentation mode, you see the way it is. So I click escape to leave that presentation mode. So especially for someone that is using, what's it called, entire view, I can see entire thing. So presentation mode will give you that. So let's go. All right. So let me take it back to standard. And here now you have your columns and your rows. Remember very well in Power BI that we have the x-axis, we have the y-axis, we have columns, we have rows. So like now I have my products in my column, I have my sum of sales in my rows. If you look at here now, you have the sales, the sum of sales, and here you have the products. Now I can drop down here, make it, let me sort. Yeah, make it ascending or descending. You can sort it there. You can sort. You can see nested, ascending or descending, however you want to do it. You can always drop down here. You can see the peel. This is called a peel. You'll still see all of these details in my what's it called, my slides. So this is the peels. So you can drop it down. You can see this arrow here. You can drop down and see the functionalities and the format, the functions, the dimensions, attributes, measure. I think we have done measure. We have done measure in Power BI. So minimum, maximum, count distinct. Count distinct is counting unique values. Count is just counting everything. So you have that. If you drop this down here, you have a measure. You have the sum, average, median, because this is numbers. So it knows that it's numbers. So you can do quick table calculation. Percentage of total. We did a percentage of total in Power BI. Remember that. So percentage of total, percentile, and the rest. You can add table calculations. That is working on your measures, what you have in your rows and your columns. So you have your tables here. You can see the details of a table. If you remember very well, go to Power BI, you have our data here that shows things that are there. So if you go to Tableau, you have it on your left there. You have your tables here, country, date, month, and like that. Then you have measure names, and you have the rest here. I'll tell you the difference between this top and bottom later. So measure values, measure names. So these are names, these are values. So you can see cost of goods sold, discounts, gross sales. I'm using financials. So remember, I'm using financials for this. So you guys have financials data set. Let me see if I have question here today. Okay. All right. So you can so we have this, we have the tables, we have the measures, you have the analytics, you have the pages, you have the filter. So if you filter, you can drop the filter here. Like now, if I want to filter the products, if I take the product now, where's my product? Product, I drop it here. So you can see it's asking me to select my filter. So I don't want Montana. So I apply that. I don't want Montana. Okay, you can see that I don't have Montana here anymore. I just have Catella, Amarilla, Velo, VIT, and Passio. So this is it. So if I wanted to remove it, let me just remove it. So it comes back to normal. Marks are very, very important. Marks are important. You're gonna use marks a lot. And now what are marks? Marks are labels, sizes, color, details, tooltip. You're gonna use this a lot. So if I do my color, you can see the color here, but I don't want the color for that. I want let me take my cells, drop as a color there. You can see because I dropped my sales, sum of sales as color, it shows how much the sales is by using the color range for it. You can see it's different. So if I drop it, let me take it off, let me remove it. You can see it's back to normal now. Everything is okay and normal. But if I take the sales, if I drop it to color, it gives me this color variation of the way the sales are. So if I take that and I say I don't want it in color, I want it. You can click it. If you want, you can remove it, or you can click here to change it. So you can change it here. Click. You want it there. You want it in sizes. So you can see the sizes. Now let me remove it. Let me remove it. So I'm taking sales now. I'm putting in the size. Because this is thin, that's the lesser one. This is bigger. This is biggest. You get. So if I'm not changing, I don't want it in sales. I don't want that that highlight in size. I want it in color. So I click this now. It changes. So you can change it here. You can have labels. You can see labels here now. The reason why it's not on everything is because it's quite much and it's touching the other ones. So you can change the labels. You can do details. We can do tooltip and the rest like that. So you're going to use marks a lot. Let me just take this off. I'm going to use marks a lot. So that's what it does. And you have this here. And you have finally you have your show me. You can take it off. If you click this show me, it takes off the visuals. If you click show me, it shows you the visuals. Visuals here, just like the way you have it here. So you have all your visuals here. And so this is basically Tableau. This is what it looks like. This is basically what the Tableau template looks like. So you have your data source. You can see your sum of sales, the figure here. You can see 1 row by 6 columns. You can see your data source here. So remember that if you click table view or transform on Power BI, those takes a lot of time. So this is basically it for Tableau. So we're gonna touch every of those things tomorrow in the details. You guys can check the Tableau. You guys can download your own Tableau in the link pasted. You think for those that are not going to be are not in this live class, let me show that link very well so that they will not tell me that they can't see it. So www.tableau.com/products/public/download. That means you are downloading. Okay. So this is attendance here. That's attendance here. I think so. You guys can view attendance. So tableau.com/products/public/download. That is our your Tableau. So any question before I thought this is gonna be a short class. The first day of introduction is always a short class. Supposed to assignment review, but until the video is uploaded, I can't drop it because a lot of you guys always catch up your class and not on live class. So any question on this, then any question last class, any question on the last class. All right, Okunala, yeah, I'm with you.
All right, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sure. First of all, sir, please can you help me like copy the attendance link and paste on the chat box, please? And
Okay, it was not
second,
pinned.
yeah, I don't think
Okay,
so.
let me see.
Yeah. And
Uh,
second of all, I just want to make sure I'm getting all of this clear. So all of
okay.
these Power BI and all of that with these Tableau, they are all visualization
Mm,
tools, right? Which we can make use
no,
of
they are
anyone.
data analysis tools.
Okay, data analysis tool for visualization, I guess. I don't know because I feel like they're all doing the same thing. And and again, I want to ask, we cannot clean data sets on Tableau, can we?
You can clean data set on Tableau Public. You can clean it on Tableau Desktop because it is a paid version. It's quite expensive. So it's best to clean your data set with Excel, then upload to Tableau Public for your visualization. Then Tableau is very accessible in the sense that you can send links to people to interact with it, to know what your analysis is. So that's what I'm saying. There are different roads to the same destination. SQL is different. SQL is a different ballgame. SQL is a language. Python for data analysis, not general Python, but for data analysis language. But when it comes to Tableau and a little bit of Looker, they do similar things, not the same, but similar things. In the sense that Excel is the general most purpose tools. I think I mentioned this in the first week of the classes. Excel is the general most purpose tool. It does all of it. So it's not as strong as the others in certain things. And that's why you have Power BI by Microsoft. Now, for somebody that is not using a Windows laptop, you cannot do Power BI because you are using a Mac or a Linux or whatever operating system you're using. Power BI will only work for Windows, but Tableau works for all of it. So similar things, different touches, different few difference, but similar. Now it's not just for visualization; it's for analysis. To answer your question, I want to ask more details.
I think
Is this
that's
here?
okay. I'm here, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, like
Uh,
okay, they
so
both perform
now,
like
yeah,
similar
I'm with you.
function, not the same thing, right? Like, but their functions are
Your
similar.
line is your line is breaking. Yeah, similar.
Okay, but not
Their
exactly
functions
the
are
same.
similar. So Power
Right.
BI have similar functions, but they are very strong in dashboard visualization. So you can create your entire reporting and create your entire stories, Tableau, and very strong in visualizations. Excel is not that strong in visualizations. That's why I mentioned also that for some people, many people still fall back to Excel in certain things. But some people have taken it further. Some people don't touch Excel at all. They use a lot of Power BI. Also, it depends on the company you're working for. I've done a lot of jobs that you don't use Excel. You have to use Power BI because it's an organization network. So you use Power BI in whatever you are reporting like that. So Tableau basically you're giving it some probably for documentary reporters I've done. I've used Tableau for some of them. It depends on it. Now there are some offers you have now that if you do not know SQL, you probably see foundational Excel as a foundational tool. So it must be SQL that you know. It might be Power BI that you must know. Just like saying now you want to do your designs and you're saying you're using Canva or you're using something else. They're different things, but different platforms, different things. So that's just it. So I think that answers that. Do you have any other question? You have pinned, Festus have pinned the attendance now. That's the attendance, I've pinned it. Yeah. Do you have any other question? Challenge in Power BI, I've left Power BI, but probably because it was the last class. So challenge in Power BI, then you guys should just try and download your tablet. I don't know why I can't see it.
Yes, sir. Am I still permitted to talk?
Okay. So I'll pin this again. So
Sorry,
I've sent the attendance again.
Yeah.
I think somebody's about saying somebody's saying something. Or is it your mic that is on mute?
Yeah, it's me. I'm trying to say something like I'm trying to download that Tableau that you sent through the link, and I don't know. I've downloaded it. I think maybe the file or something, but I'm trying to like install it, and it's not installing on my system. I don't know why.
Have you signed up?
I didn't sign up. I just like.
Did you sign up? You signed up.
No, I didn't sign up. I just
doesn't change.
Okay.
Sign up. It doesn't change anything. Sign up. It won't help you more. Just sign up for it.
Okay.
So sign up and download it.
All right, sir.
So, any other question? A longer class tomorrow. So, happiness, yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Okay, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm
sorry to bother. Please, okay. I wanted to find out if someone wants to get through to you, how do we do that? Because I noticed that I couldn't find you in the general platform.
I think people have asked this in last class, or I can't hear you.
Okay, I said I needed my manager sent me to you. There was something I was supposed to drop as a message to you, but I don't know how to get through to you. I went to the portal. There was no specification for us to get through to our facility.
I think
and when I went to the group, I didn't see your name there, so it was a big challenge for me.
Okay. I think people have been asking. You can mute your mic. You can mute your mic. All right, you can mute your mic. You can mute your mic. All right. So I think people have been asking contacts, but all right. I've not been too sure about releasing the contact because I don't know how far that's going. But if you're on the platform, my name, just remove this. Nobody should add me on the platform because I may not be there to reply because it can get busy. So my name is on the platform. My contact is there. Just Toby Adeoye. So just search for my contact there. I don't want to drop it again. So if you're on our platform, just search for my name. It's Toby Adeoye. So you can send me a message on that. So for those that have challenges that you have not been able to sort out on your own, then you can message me on WhatsApp. No problem about that. But there should be a place on your portal to also get me. There should be a place on your portal to also get me. But I'll find the details from our tech group on that. So I'll get back to you on the place on the portal. So the challenges that we have, the upload of the videos and attendance, I've sent it to them. So they'll work on that. They'll get back to you very soon. But for my contacts, for those that are interested, for things that I can also do my own and just want to have advice or just check my name on your portal. My name is there. On your WhatsApp group, my name is there actually. So it's my name that I have. They just remove this first blue from it. Or check out here, you'll see it there. So Akunda, Okunala, yeah, you want to ask something?
Okay, sorry, sir. Like, yeah, about the whole stuff. I think maybe if the
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't know if you can communicate it with the coordinators of the group. Maybe they can just drop a text in the group because after the class have started, some people still text in the group like, "Is there no class today? Are we having class today?" Blah blah blah. I don't know. Although I feel like they
I
should already
don't.
know the
I
time
think
for the
I.
class.
I don't. That's why I don't. I don't know. Because I get that's. I get informed about that. The link for the Google Meet is not different. It's the same Google Meet link that we use every
Yeah.
time. Even when I'm going to be
But
late, I
but
always notify
sorry, sir,
the
but I don't know.
my
Like I feel
admin
like
for this
it's not.
particular course.
Are you there, sir?
I can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now, sir?
I can't hear you. Yeah, I can hear you
Oh,
now.
I don't know. Okay, I'm like
I
I
can
don't
hear
know.
you. I
I
can
feel
hear you
like
now. I can
not
hear you now.
really okay. I feel like it's not everybody that is like I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. But I feel like they should already know the time and like
I will.
everything,
I
the
will.
days
Don't worry.
for
I
the
will tell
classes.
them to always drop it before classes.
Yeah,
No,
I
I will
think
tell them to
that
always
would
drop it before classes. Well, it's just the
okay.
same, like I mentioned, it's just the same meet every time. So I'll tell them to always drop before classes because I was contacted by somebody, I think, that was asking if there was class. If there's no class, I will mention there's no class. And there's no class, I think I've not missed any class so far. Even when I had network issues, why with you guys on the class, I took it again. So like we said, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 6 to 6 p.m. It may not end at 8, may not end at 7 or 7:30. Sometimes we always try and end by 8 because of the volume. So it depends. But 6 we start. Sometimes I wait for you guys for like a few minutes. But 6 we start. So the same meet over and over again, the same link, the same meet over and over again. But I'll mention it to them to drop those links, the meet link, probably before class every time. Yes, Christy. Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. Can you hear me? Good evening,
Good evening.
everybody.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
It's been a while. Okay, my questions are I just have one question. So we have
Okay.
two link of Tableau on the chat
Okay.
box. So is
Okay.
it the same or is just
Yeah, it's the same.
it's the same? Okay.
Okay. What I just did was that I added text to the second one so people can understand what it's for. The first one,
Okay.
I just dropped the link in the first one. So I just added a text in the second one. It's still the same link. So just sign up. After you sign up, then you click the link again, then you can download the Tableau Public.
You can download
Because
it.
some people make mistakes by downloading Tableau desktop, which is a 14-day trial. But for a student, you have a year free. So
Yeah,
if you're interested in that, you can try that. But you're not downloading tablet desktop, you're downloading tablet public. So it's the
public.
same link that I sent. So just the same thing.
So you were saying something about their community and all. Can you share more
Yeah.
light?
Yeah, there's a just want to sign up for Tableau. Yeah, that's the community. So you
Okay,
can
once
see the VIX. Once you sign up for Tableau, you can sign up. You sign up for the community. You will see their VIX. What I'll do is just next class, probably when we're ending the class, I'll show you my probably my own login, the way it is on the community. So just
okay.
remind me tomorrow.
All right, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome. That's the name that you should see on the WhatsApp group. So that's it. All right. So thank you guys for being here tonight. I think that's all questions. I think tomorrow's class will be a longer class. I'm going to show you guys my slides tomorrow. It's not possible. It's not there. Check it very well. Except you're not on the same platform. I mean, your platform. Okay. Last class on the last message on the platform is there no class for today? Yeah, just so that now. So I'm not the admin of the platform. That's why you may not see me necessarily replying messages there. So I have admins for my classes. So they will sort out things. So you, all right. So I'm there. Or I will ask if I can drop my contact tomorrow. So if you can't see it there, well, basically I think I should be able to, but you will see it there. So I will ask if I can drop my contact tomorrow, and I will get back to you on that if I should drop it here on my chat box. But on the platform, so far you're on that platform, on that WhatsApp platform, I'm there. Just check through and check my name there. So I think the last person that spoke is Chinonso Daniel. I said, is there no class for today? So that's it. All right, I think I'll take this for the last. I think somebody was raising that now. I'll take that last, and we'll end for today.
Please, sir, I just checked it now. I think your WhatsApp may have been on private or something, or maybe you locked it. Your name, I'm checking, I'm on the platform, I'm viewing the platform now. The list, the contact list there, your name is not there. I'm seeing Adedayo, I'm seeing Adebayo, Oluwasewu. There's nothing like your name there. Unless maybe you did not tag your name to your WhatsApp number.
No, my name is. Don't worry, my name is my WhatsApp number. Okay, my name is actually my WhatsApp number. I do not. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me get. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll drop a message on the platform so you guys will know that's my contact. All right, so I'll drop a message on the platform, or you will see a message, or you will know. I'll drop it tomorrow. I'll drop my contact tomorrow. I just want to be very sure about that. So, if there's a go ahead, I'll drop my contact tomorrow. But I'm on that platform. So my name is Toby Adiri on the platform. So you can just start with at. At it, you can at and write my name. You should be able to see which name is mine. That's it. So tomorrow I'll give a feedback on that, and any issues that I guys have mentioned tonight, I'll send it over and give a feedback tomorrow. Then on the community, I'll show you guys my own small part there tomorrow. A small corner there tomorrow. Through the entire details of Tableau and what you can do and things like that. I'll move on from there. So thank you guys for being here tonight. It's been amazing so far. Now we're in Tableau. After Tableau, we'll go to Looker Studio. After Looker, we'll go to SQL. After SQL, go to Python. You guys have a capstone projects. And all right. So have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Stay safe, guys. Good night.